Hello class, welcome to my life. My name is Orlando Echeverria. I am currently a senior at FIU, 4 years down. I can't believe we made it. And this is just gonna be a little view into the future, into the unknown, because none of us really know what's gonna happen. So my 3 different 5-year timelines. Like all of you guys, you probably have one favorite, and my favorite is the first one I'm gonna say, and that is to be a lawyer and work in criminal defense. So that'll be my first 5-year timeline. It'll be nice, quick, and short. Basically go to law school starting in August, 3 more years, graduate, work as a public defender for a year or 2 until I can open my own thing and start advocating for people that don't have as much money and really try to make a difference in society. My second 5-year timeline is something a little completely different. It will be to drop everything I have, pack my bags, and try to travel every single country in the world. It's always been a big dream of mine to just travel, and really experience what the world has to offer. I've traveled to a couple places, and every new city or new country that I explore, it just keeps on getting better and better. So it's still my plan to travel to every country as a lawyer, but this would just be a separate alternate timeline in which I just go rogue from society. I'm sure we all have something of that nature. And then my third timeline is actually to become a professor. After my legal studies, I would like to pursue a PhD in philosophy. I'm not sure what I want to kind of just focus on, but that is something that I'm very interested in. It could be my potential third timeline, work my way up to be a professor and just spread the knowledge. A lot of Socrates' writings are just advocating for how important it is to spread wisdom upon the population, and that's really the best thing a man could do in his life. So with that being said, I'm gonna go to my 10-year timeline, which is just kind of gonna be an extension of my first 5-year timeline to be a lawyer and kind of work you guys about how it would be. And then I'll show you some symbols. So for the next 3 years in my 10-year timeline that I really want to stick with, I'm gonna be going to law school. Supposedly law school is one of the hardest things anybody can do. It prepares you to understand the law, legal research, a plethora of different other things. And that's basically what the next 3 years of my life are going to be focusing on. Just hitting the books, studying, talking to professors, and trying to meet a lot of people in the legal field so it can prepare me to get that good job once I get out. So once the 3 years are over, we're going into year 4, 5, and 6. I think 3 years after that, I'm going to be just trying to be a public defender and trying to learn as much as I can from the legal process, going to trial, how to litigate cases, how to talk in front of a judge, how to be able to get clients, how to talk to clients, criminals, find what's the best way to plea deals. Just trying to learn as much as I can for the next 3 years working as a public defender. I know the pay won't be barely anything compared to what I could do being a lawyer in insurance defense, but for me, it's not really about the pay. I want to do something that's very important, something that actually affects society, and something that's going to keep me motivated, something that's going to make me want to come into work, not just sit in front of a computer doing 9 to 5. So right now we have 6 years. It'll be 3 years of law school, then 3 more years as a public defender. And then after that, I want to work for myself and open up my own little criminal defense firm. I don't have capitalist ambitions. I don't want to open a firm and have 88,000 people under me. I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't plan on being rich. What I do plan on being is to have a small, nice criminal defense firm that I can pick and choose the cases I want to do, pick and choose who I can and cannot help, and just easily make 100, 150K a year, and I'll be happy with that. I plan on doing that. So by the end of my 10-year plan, I do want to have my LLC established. I do want to be able to work for myself. I want to be able to work maybe through my Instagram into the beginning until I can get a brick and mortar store, kind of just spread out, get my name out there, tell all my friends what I'm doing now, spread the good word, and just really try to help people and try to help society and just give back to my community. I have some symbols here that kind of gives you a little insight of who I am as a person, not only professionally, but relationship-wise, who I am as a human being. First off, I want to start off with my watch collection. So these actually mean a lot to me. Right now I have a Raymond Whale and just a Rolex Submariner. Why watches mean a lot to me, I think professionally, to build these watches, it usually takes about a 5-year process. It's a very meticulous concept, and it takes a long time. You really have to put in the hard work, the dedication, all the little pieces basically have to come together, and that kind of is like a symbol of how my life needs to be in the future. All the hard work, all the hours in the library, all the classes that I've gone to before in my life and in the future are just all the little pieces that are going to come together kind of like in these watches, and it also just going to form together a beautiful masterpiece that could really be very precise and tell you something very nice. So that's why watches are very important to me. Secondly, it's my books. I have a book on Stoicism, and this is my personal book that I like to write my notes on. You can't open it. I got some secrets in here. Nobody's allowed, not even my own mom. But basically, I think philosophy is very important to pursue the way of life. Stoicism in particular is a very important philosophy of life for me. It teaches you to be cool, calm, and steady, and it prepares you for the worst in life, even though you should always be expecting the best. That's just a little snippet of philosophy. And last but not least, my girlfriend and I, you and me, my love, my future, you know, besides everything else, I think this is the most important thing in my 10-year plan and in my life. You know, I think 10 years from now, I want to be able to build a family. I want to have my first kids. I want to be able to provide for them, and I want to do it with that girl right there. I've been with her many years, and I know that we have a bright future ahead, and that's the most important thing in my life at the moment. I don't care about school. I don't care about anything. I just care about making her happy, about building a family, and just being really able to build something together. She's always been by my side, and I always want to be next to hers. So that's what's very important to me. So that's basically it. That's the Project Odyssey, the next future of my life. I really appreciate you guys for hearing it out. If you have stayed this long, I really hope I reach all my goals. I really hope I can make a family. I'll probably be seeing this in 10 years and be laughing and see if I actually made it out. Who knows? I wish you guys the best in your future as well. Thank you.